I want to be an engineer,
fashion and design,
be a doctor.
I want to become a teacher,
pilot.
These children lived in a forgotten world.
We had no structured buildings. Whenever it would rain, they could run, rush to office, or others could go to their teacher's house. Actually, the situation was not good.
Their dreams seemed faint and dim.
Sincerely speaking, there is a time that I had lost hope.
Crypto donations to Binance Charity Foundation have turned into a brand new school building for hundreds of children.
I accept the swimming pool,
Things like laboratories,
The school library,
sick bed, dormitories, new desk chats.
Their dreams are now blooming.
And my expectation is to see that more children are going to join us. So at the moment, as His grace, I'm seeing that my dream is coming to pass.
In 2019, Binance Charity has helped over 80,000 children in 100 schools with stationary and solar-powered light bulbs. Over 7,000 girls with sanitary pads. Over 5,000 children with lunch. With support and love, these children dare to dream, and they are dreaming big.
I want to make a difference in the country.
Build value. Build dreams. Binance Charity Foundation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we stand at the brink of a technological revolution will fundamentally change the way we work, we live, and the way we relate to each other. How is it going to be unfold? Frankly, we don't yet all know. But one thing is for sure, it's all come down to people and value. And when we talk about people, let me remind you, since 1762, Rousseau in the social contract, he said, man is born free, but everywhere he's in chains. Since then, whether it's a capitalism or communist, our human race the history is all about we're searching for a good society and get rid of those chains. But the question is, are we really able to get all those chains in the past few hundred years? Let's look at some of the technological revolution and also the conflicts. In the 18th century, we've witnessed the world steam engineering typewriters and the dynamites. But at the same time, in that period, we also witnessed more than 500 wars globally. And then we enter into the 17th century. What happened in the world? We saw airplanes, we saw nuclear fission, we saw DNA, space travel. At the same period, there's also the World War I, nuclear bomb, and also the Cold War. Today, we're also in a situation, there's actually the biggest problem is lack of trust. That is why actually blockchain chain was born. And then in here, while we talk about reshaped new social contract, I think companies is redefining capitalist and redefining a new way of renegotiating the social contract. And as an industry shaper, Binance, we talk about a new type of money, a new type of organization, a new type of leadership, a new type of growth, a new type of charity, which you saw, and our new future for all of us. When we say a new type of money, we talk about cryptocurrency, which you are very familiar. A new type of organization, for those of you who does not know Binance, We are actually an organization, there's no VC investors. We don't have bank account. We don't have offices. We're actually 100% decentralized. And we don't even have organization chart. And we don't do TV advertise and commercials. But today, we're being valued as 15 billion US dollar with less than 3 years. And a new type of leaderships. In Binance, we call everybody are leaders. We're not managers. We're driven by mission, not just over money. And we believe transparency and being authentic. And communication engagement is very important. And actually, everything we do, we believe in freedom and accountability. Looking at our own growth history, we actually fundraised 2.5 years ago, started with 25,000 users and raised 15 million USD equivalent, which is 100 million RMB online in 2 weeks. And then this is the history of our growth. We grew more than 180 countries simultaneously, and we have team members from more than 40 countries in the world. And currently, there's more than 15 billion users from Binance globally. And we become the #1 crypto exchange less than 180 days since we launched. This is the story we've went through so far. And today, a lot of know us maybe through the exchange, but actually we've got a big ecosystem. We've got our Launchpad, we've got Academy, we've got research, we've also got Binance Labs and Binance X, and we've even got a decentralized chain called the DEX. Blockchain for social good. Today, personally, I don't think actually crypto is going to replace fiat for everything. But at least today we know crypto should play a very good complementary role of the fiat. Why is that? If I look at the global population, the current bottom billion, they're actually being excluded in the existing financial infrastructure. And actually, this is why actually we realize blockchain, crypto can play a very important role to empower those people. And that's why 2 years ago, we decided the commitment using blockchain technology for social good. And we started a project in Africa. And we started with the basic function of blockchain, which is transparent and trackable. So we built up the first transparent charity tracking system for our charity project. And as you saw in the video, in the past 1 year, we've reached more than 100,000 beneficiaries in Africa, and we just raised 5.3 million USD equivalent through crypto on our website, and the donation is 100% transparent. Put it into an even bigger context, why this is important. Today, we're sitting here in Miami. If any of us want to support a young girl in Africa, if we want to support that girl's school fees, let's say $100, do we know whether that $100 can actually support it to that girl? Do we know whether when we get the $100 to an organization, whether that organization is using your money to pay for their expenses at hotel or lunches? We have no idea to track it. But in this system, actually, your donation went into the wallet of the end beneficiaries, and then everything is trackable. So this is something we believe is very important. At the same time, during creating the transparent system, also, there's a very important function because we believe that currently the bottom billion people in the world, there's no infrastructure. If internet in the past century allowed free transfer of information, the ultimate goal for blockchain, there should be the free transfer of value. And if we are talking about free transfer of value, if there's a billion of people in the world, they don't even have a crypto ID, there's no infrastructure, how can we talk about free transfer of value? So in our charity project, our goal is to empower the end beneficiaries with crypto ID because that is the basic infrastructure for value transfer. And we are really glad in the past year we have demonstrated it's achievable through crypto, and it's quicker, it's cheaper, it's very efficient. This is the process. I'm not going to go through all of those. You can actually look at this, the process on our website if you are interested in this. And this is the project last year we've launched. We've launched the Transparent project to support children's lunches in Africa. And then we also launched the first stablecoin charity project, which is a pink care token to supporting the sanitary pads for young girls in Africa. And we even partnered with Mercy Corps, one of the big humanitarian support organizations, to support the refugee last year to demonstrate this project. This system is also workable with currently large organizations. Last, I want to end something actually Nelson Mandela once said. He said, it always seems it's possible until it's done. I know there's still a long journey for us to discover the real values and how to actually to empower the bottom billion. That's why actually Binance Charity, we look forward to work with all of you to move from that vision to action, dreams to reality. Thank you all.